Hey, what's up, you guys? I hope all is well. My name is Darius Watson for you guys that don't know me. So I have something really special planned for you today. I'm going to show you what a properly structured high cash value cash accumulating policy looks like with passive retirement tax-free income. Okay. The way I'm going to show you that is I'm going to first show you one structure that is typically structured by most agents, and then I'm going to show you the proper structure. So I'm going to show you a $12,000 contribution annually inside of the policy every single year, the cash value at the end of each year, the death benefit at the end of each year, and the income towards the end of the policy. Okay. All right, so the first thing you would notice here inside of this policy is you have a $1,191,496 death benefit, and you have an option A, which is considered level, meaning that death benefit will never change. Okay, you have an initial premium payment of $1,000 a month, equaling out to $12,000 a year. All right. Now, it's important to remember this is because when I show you this other structure, it's going to be more built for cash value, growth, and accumulation. This structure here is not really built for a lot of cash value accumulation. You will accumulate cash, but this is kind of the structure that most agents would give you, probably because they really just don't understand how to structure the policy properly. You have the first column here is going to be your age, the actual year of the policy being year 1, 2, 3, and so on. You have the payments, and these are annual numbers being 12,000 from that 1,000 a month. And then you have withdrawals. All right. This first column here is the assumption that they are guaranteeing, meaning that they're going to guarantee you a 0% floor rate. And how that works is they're going to give you a chart and show you what it would look like if the market was to crash every single year. I mean, like from 2024 all the way out to 2080. I don't know. I mean, just straight up crash. It never happened, but they give you the chart anyway. And then you have the second chart, which would be a fixed interest rate, because you do have that option. All right. Now, we're not going to pay attention to either one of these two charts because this policy is based off of underlying index. Okay. And they give you the non-guaranteed assumption of an interest rate of 6.05%. Now, this is really important because most of these policies earn somewhere between 7 to 9% on average throughout the duration of the contract or the policy. So we're going to under promise. That way we can over deliver. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. It should make sense. All right. So we're going to focus on this chart here. The first thing I want you to notice is your cash value or surrender value. And remember, I told you this structure is not built to gain cash value. So you're going to see the first year you have $0 inside your cash value, even though you put in $12,000 of premium payments, and you have a death benefit of over 1.1 million. And that goes all the way down to the end of year 10 when you put in $120,000, and you can see that you have $93,165 of death benefit. Okay. Now this is important because we're gonna scroll down here a little bit. Let me get this off the screen. This is crazy. All right, here we go. The way I structured this policy is to stop your payments going in at 60 years old or the typical retirement age, right? So as you can see, you put in $300,000 inside this policy. By the time you retire, you actually have a cash value account of $522,000, more than that, and then a $1.1 million death benefit. Now, this is just for the typical structure of a high death benefit policy. So if you're someone looking for cash value, you do not want this policy. I'm going to show you now the policy that you do want. All right, same male, 35 years old. See a little bit of difference here. You still got that $1,000 monthly payment. However, look at that death benefit. Why? Because we have a different option. We have an option B, which is considered increasing. On that last example, the option A is a level death benefit. And I'm going to show you why we did an option B that converts over to an option A later on in year 25. There's a method behind my madness with this, okay? So the option B is going to allow you to have a smaller death benefit which means you're gonna pay less in fees. So more of that premium payment that you're putting in annually, monthly, annually, however you're paying, is gonna actually go to the cash value. All right. All right, so I don't know if you guys remember, but on that other option, you remember you had a big fat zero here in year one, even though you had put in 12,000. If you remember from that last structure that I just showed you, at the end of year 10, you had about $93,165 of cash value accumulation. But right here, you already exceeded what you put in. So as we go down, I do that every time. I'm not even lying to y'all. Every time. All right. As you go down here, you can see same exact payments, same exact structure, and everything, right? You see that by the end of year 20, you put in 240,000, you have $437,000 of cash value, and your death benefit is almost at 700, but you're not done. You're not going to retire to age 60. So in this example, you put these payments in all the way up into age 60, starting from 35. Now, as you can see here, this is where the switch over happens. The reason why we want to switch from option B to option A is because we want our death benefit to remain somewhat level or as low as possible, because you don't want to pay that much in fees. You're already older, obviously, so you're going to pay fees, right? But what we do have in this breakdown is income. All right. I know you ain't work all them years just to work all them years. I know you want some income. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take $72,303 out of this policy every single year. I'm going to let you do the math on that, how much that is monthly, but that's what we're going to do. And we're going to do this for 25 years, right? And you're saying, why are we going to do this for 25 years? Well, because you worked hard all them years. So I know you want to have some income. You know, you putting money in this policy from 35 all the way to 60. So now, you know, let's get some rewards from that. You're gonna put in $300,000 inside this policy by the age of 60, because we haven't put anything else inside this policy. However, as you can see, you've been taking money out every single year. So you took out $1,084,550 of tax-free retirement income. But we're still not done, right? Because, you know, we've been taking care of our body, we've been living, you know, we've been thriving. So we're going to live even longer, hopefully, right? All the way to 85 years old. And we're going to keep taking money out. So now we done poured out $1,807,584,000 of not just income, tax-free income. And guess what you still have with this policy? You still have a death benefit. And that death benefit is going to increase slightly more over the years. Why? Well, you still have cash value. So even though the insurance carrier have paid you $1.8 million of tax-free income, you still have more cash value accumulation. And that's going to continue to accumulate. So even after you have been getting paid, let's say you keep living past 85, you make it all the way to 90. Well, you still have $346,000 plus of cash value accumulation inside this policy, with $589,000 plus death benefit. You only put $300,000 inside the policy. And you did that by making annual payments or monthly payments, however you want to do it, of $12,000 a year. But you poured out $1.8 million as tax-free income for 25 years. This doesn't have to be your only retirement income stream, but this is going to be your tax-free retirement income stream, okay? Hopefully you was able to learn just a little bit more about this product. And what we went over today, just to recap, was the difference between a properly structured IUL policy and then just a regular old structured IUL policy that most people put out there, okay? So a properly structured IUL policy should not only be able to build cash accumulation, but offer a steady stream of passive tax-free retirement for you. If you have any questions about the video, hop in the comment section, hit that like button and subscribe. Until next time, take care and be safe.